All right, boys, we're back here going through year 9 still. Next game's at home against Vancouver. They're 22-3-2. That's the kind of start I thought we'd have, but we've kind of had a rocky start overall. We win 5-4 in OT there. Just like really some games where it's like we've gone on some weird losing streaks early, and it's like, ugh. We win 5-4 against Chicago right there. But overall, we're still, we're clearly a playoff team. We're clearly a good team. It's more about how good are we as we lose 3-2 against Vegas. That's what I'm talking about. We're not consistently going on massive winning streaks, but man, we can bang out 4 or 5 losses in a row. And it's like, what are we doing? Can we get some fucking wins? But hopefully we can go on some massive winning streaks. Hopefully you can really take the league by storm quite soon. Hopefully get a little hot as we win 6-3 against Edmonton there. Now we got a road game in Anaheim. They're below 500 if you take into account all those overtime and shootout losses. And we lose 5-4 there. There we go. We keep on losing. Keep on being a 500 team. Even though this team top to bottom is absolutely loaded. I don't know what I gotta do. The only thing would be this line, but they're +6s, so it's clearly they're fine. So the one thing that I felt like would be a hindrance, which would be bad chemistry on our third D pair, has not been our issue. I don't know what I guess goaltending technically. Quentin Action's out till January 9th. So we win 6-3 against Seattle right there. Patrick Martinek, he's still good. Home game versus Anaheim. Same spot as last time, under 500, and we lose in a shootout. Okay, Anaheim's just got our number. At LA now, let's see what we can do against them. We win 5-4 in OT. At Dallas now, I might call up a goalie. I might try a different goalie out, honestly. We lost 9-8. No, we're calling up a goalie, because you know for a fact that the other goalie got a shot to play that game too, and we let up 8. Oh my god, and of course Silvos is hurt. Oh, he just allowed 9 goals. We allowed 9 goals. We scored 8 goals in a game and lost. We scored 8 goals. I don't want to see Hunter Jones again. I really don't. He's been an alright guy so far, but after that game, I don't want to see him play again. I'm over seeing him. I don't need to see him ever again. I know what I'm getting with Hunter Jones, and it's a bum. Home versus Pittsburgh, they're well below 500. Easy dub here. And then the offense doesn't show up. Here we go, losing streak. We're going to lose to Florida, even though they're a 500 team. I already know we're going to lose to them. Because they're a 500 team, and we've already lost 2, we're probably going to lose 3 or 4 in a row now. So let's just hurry up, get the loss out of the way to Florida, and let's move on to Philly. Oh, and don't even know. Let's see. NHL, let's see. And we actually beat Florida 3-1. Home versus Philly now. Parazogan's out till January 20th. That's whatever. We win 5-2 there. Home versus Washington. Then we go on the road back to some Western Conference teams versus Washington. We lose 4-2. Now we got Nashville. They're about 500. They're 500 if you take in account those OT losses. I mean, we are basically 500 if you take into account our OT losses too. We lose 6-3. Oh my god. Okay. I'm starting to get really annoyed. I know we are a good team. We're still a playoff team. Why are you getting so annoyed? It's because we should be better. We really should be better. Who's hurt? Parazogan's back from injury. Let's get him back in there. He's a -6 though. Let's put him on the 4th line, move Bork up. Can Tuck play center? Let's actually move Alex Tuck up to center. And then we're going to have Parazogan, Bork, and Walser. How's Christopher Walser been? Walser's a +1. Defensively, I don't think there will be any changes we want to make. Yeah. Okay, goalies. And then, is the guy still hurt? Silvos is back. Thank God. Let's send down. Which one are we going to send? We could send down either one. They're both at 895. We just need to find the goalie that will not be an 895. Give us at least a 905 save percentage. With the defense you have in front of you, 905. No, I don't want to send down Mark. We'll send down Jones. If he gets claimed, he gets claimed. Okay, he didn't even get claimed. Probably because other teams know he might be an 82, but he's playing dog shit. There's no other way around it. So goalies, let's put Silvos in here and instead of Markkinen going to go to the backup spot. How's Silov's done in the AHL? Silov's has a 900 save percentage, has an 81 in the AHL. So he might not be the best replacement, but he is a replacement. At Colorado now, they're under 500 Silov, so you actually have a good opponent for your first game, and you win 4-3. There you go, Silovs. Keep on going, Parazogan. Fully healed now, as we're going to go at home against Dallas. They're a 500 team. Pretty much everyone seems to be like 500 over here in the West. Home versus Dallas. Trevor Simmons is fully healed in the AHL. And we lose 6-2. Oh my God, Silovs. Home versus Toronto. We'll give you one more game. Hey, you win 6-4. We're going on a game-by-game basis. One loss and you're out, Silovs. I don't even care if it's against Boston. You're going to be yanked out if you lose against Buffalo. You get a 5-0 shutout. Okay, there you go. At Boston now, they're well under 500, so you better get a win. 26, 16, and 6. A lot of 6. Okay, you lose 2-1. I mean, it's on the goal scoring that game, but, like, we shouldn't lose to a team 10 games under 500. That should not happen with a team this good. It should never happen. I shouldn't even have to think about a game when we're playing a team under 500, but all franchise long, every year in this franchise, we lose to bad teams. For whatever reason, I can't shake it. We beat Ottawa 4-2. Like, I just would like a consistent beater where it's like, if you're a bad team, we know we're kicking the shit out of you. But that's just not a thing here. At Florida, Tyus Baxman's out. And at Florida, we win 5-2. Okay, nice little winning streak going into the bye. We're the second best team in the NHL. So, now I really feel like I'm sounding like a Debbie Downer when we're the second best team in the NHL. And I'm talking all this shit. But I feel like we should be the best team in the NHL. You know, like, we are better than Vancouver, for sure. So, first game after the bye, at home against San Jose. Philip Ekberg's out with a bruised hand. Come on, they're a bad team, though. We win 6-3. There we go. Home versus New York. They just won last night, but they're a bad team, so they're not going to win twice. And they win twice. 5-3. We let up 5 goals. Oh, my God. Versus Buffalo, we win 6-2 right there. Now I got a home game against LA. They're a pretty decent team, it looks like. Solomon Sweeney's back in the AHL. Home versus LA, they're 26-20-8. It said multiple players are back from injury. Is Ekberg back? He is, but there's no point in playing him. We'll just let Connor Geekie play this game against LA. And we win 11-0 against LA. Oh my God. We explode on them. 11-0. I don't think I've seen a blowout that bad. 11 goals in the sim. That is incredible. 11 goals? And it was a shutout. Like, I don't think I've seen an 11 goal differential game. Let me know if you have, because I definitely haven't. Not that I can, at least not in this game, not that I can remember off the top of my head. Philip Ekberg has gotten extremely hot since being back on the first line. Thank God. He just got that massive extension. At Colorado now, and we win 5-2 against them at St. Louis. Come on, baby. Let's take out the Blues. They're not good at all. And every trap game, we're going to lose. We are guaranteed to lose if it's a trap game. Like, we went 7-2 there. Like, come on. But at least Silovs, overall, I know he had the game against the Blues. I think he had another game where he allowed like 5 goals. But overall, he has stepped up. And that was Markkinen that whole time? Oh. But Silovs still a 9-13. Very solid. Very solid as we go back to him at New York now. They're 29-29. So very 500. And we lose 5-1. Jesus Christ. At Philly now. They're a good team. They've won a cup in this franchise a couple years back as Jesus is out till the 11th. We lose in a shootout. Jack Hughes is already at 84 points. That's insane. Home versus Montreal. And we lose. Okay, we're on a losing streak now. Great. That's great. We're now like the 4th team in the league. I mean, there's one thing that we need. And it's evident what we need. And it's just goaltending. Like everything else, goals for per game, damn near 4. Just like last year. Is it best in the NHL? We're the best in the NHL by a large margin. But goals against, we're 8th at 3.14. Like, that needs to be higher. power play. We have the 4th best power play in the NHL. PK has climbed. We now have this. What? Were we lower than I thought? Where's our where's our PK? Okay, I thought I must have read a different team. I thought we were at 85, but we're still at that 82 mark. But we get a lot of shorties. We have 8 shorties on the year. Okay, so like really, there's only one thing I think this team needs, and it's a goddamn goalie. Forwards, he's killing it. Benson's point per game. Caswell's doing good. Ekberg's doing good. Acoin's doing good. Armsden's doing good. Sikorsky's doing fine. Lee Primeau is struggling. Tuck is doing fine. Parazogan's struggling. Okay, so we need to do something to Lee Primeau, I feel like. Defense, everyone's plus, everyone's good. And then in net, yeah, let's go make a trade for a goalie. That is priority number 1 right now, is getting a goalie. Well, boys, I think I found the team we're going to trade with. Just first off, Columbus, they are trying to get goalies so bad, and they have not hit on any except Alos. London looks pretty good, though, and he's got, like, no salary, which is literally perfect for us. That is exactly what we need. Someone making no money at all. We'll send Silvos back. Well, wait. They want Markkanen. Fine, we'll give up Markkanen, and we'll give up, like, a 4th. Like, honestly, that might do it. Markkanen, a 4th for London. An 84 overall. He only has a 903, but he's on a bad team, so I think with us he'll do better. That and he'll be our starter. So let's see, will that go through? Trade rejected. We just need to sweeten it a touch. Okay, let's throw in a 7th. Let's throw in our current 7th. Marketing a 4th and a 7th for London. Does it go through? There's not too much to deliberate. I agree. So now we get the 84 London in here. Bang. He's been in the AHL? Wait, those are AHL numbers? No, they're NHL numbers. Okay, good. Just making sure. And that's going to be our one move. We just needed a different starting goalie, and that's all we needed. We don't need a single thing else. We genuinely don't. Like Lee Primeau, he'll figure it out on that 3rd line. I expect him to. Let's get London in here. Bang, Ben London is going to be the starting goalie. And let's just keep simming. This is the team. We got our team. This is as all in as we can get. Like, we literally can't afford anything. Like, we'll go into the deadline just to see if there's some big name that we do want. But, you know, we're in a spot where our money's tied up into what we got. Like, there's not much we can do with our money. So let's enter the deadline just real quick. See if there's anything we want to try and do. Like, 6.8. Ooh. That's an interesting one. Quentin Byfield's here. Carter Hart. Yeah, that's so much money. We're not going to be able to make that up. Craig Middlestad's here also, but again, like, it probably, if anything, this would be more like draft day moves for Middlestad or this guy in Detroit, Honzak. Like, we got our team. Like, it wouldn't make us better. It would have to be someone on, like, such a cheap deal that, like, even when you retain it, it would, like, completely end up working by them at, like, under $1 million. Is there anyone that kind of fits that description? I mean, he's a sniper. We don't need a sniper. I don't really see anyone. No, playmaker we don't need. Ooh, Paul Cotter, actually. Paul Cotter. Or Morgan Geekie, but I'd rather Paul Cotter. Wait, Nashville. What team is Morgan Geekie on? Edmonton. Or no, he's on the Islanders. Okay, Islanders. Let's try Paul Cotter first. He fits on all lines. Yeah, let's go get Paul Cotter, honestly. We'll give up a 1st-round pick for him. Like, we genuinely would. If we can make this go through, like, wicked cleanly. We go draft picks. We throw in our first forwards. Sort by overall. We throw in Connor Geekie. Yeah, that would go through. Let's see if we can get a depth pick now. Just real quick. And honestly, I'm going to switch it up. I don't want to give up Connor Geekie. Let's see if we can use someone else. A 3rd next year. Yeah, so a 1st for Cotter and a 3rd next year. Forwards, we're also going to take out Connor Geekie and go like, who should we go? Let's throw in like Dylan Dubé. Yeah, let's throw in Dylan Dubé. We'll also throw in a shitty prospect in Archer because we know we're not bringing him back next year. There you go. Liga disapproves because of how many skaters they'd have. So let's just take back someone else that you really don't want. Is there anyone like that you don't want that would be like depth to us? Yeah, let's take this Bankier guy. There we go. Will that go through? Trade rejected. Okay, we'll take out the third. Like, I know that would go through, so let's see if we can at least get like a fourth this year. Come on, give us a fourth. Give us a fourth from Carolina. Will that go through? Trade rejected. Okay, come on, give me a six. Like, I don't want to just have to give up a first, but like, if I do, this is still going to be worth it. Will that go through? No. Value just a touch. Okay, so we'll get a seventh. So we're trading down from a first to a seventh, but we're getting Cotter and Banker. Will that go through? It will. Bang. Trade accepted. So we actually load up even more than we planned on doing. And that's gonna be it. Let me make sure there's no like depth defenseman, I guess, that we'd want. No, that's too much money. Again, it has to be someone that's making literally no money. Quentin Musty, he wouldn't be a bad option, honestly. It's like another depth guy, but no, we got enough power forwards on the team. We're just looking for a depth defenseman. Bring back Blankenberg. No, we do not need him back. Yeah, that's going to be our only trade. Well, two trades because we also got the goalie. Okay, other big trades. Honzek did end up getting moved to Winnipeg for 2 firsts and a pair of wingers. I'm guessing they're probably prospects. That is huge for Winnipeg. Colorado got Olofsson. New Jersey got Olofsson from Colorado for 2 seconds. Seattle gets Brinley and Cernak for a first, and they swap thirds. And Pat Upshaw, if you're at least a decent player, I'm going to claim you. Whoa, 79 low elite playmaker. Claim you immediately. Hopefully my lines didn't get messed up. I'm praying to God they didn't get messed up. Come on, please, please. I think they got messed up. Oh, wait, I guess there's one way to easily check who's on D. Oh, okay, my lines got messed up, boys, so let me quickly redo all my lines and I'll be right back. All right, boys, I just finished doing the lines. A couple interesting decisions I made just for right now to see. We're keeping Maverick Bourque in, and we took Alex Tuch out entirely. Just Alex Tuch, he's been playing worse than Maverick Bourque. He just has. There's no other way to really put it. So we're just going to try it just to see how it looks. And if we're losing some games, then we'll obviously make that quick switch. Other than that, Cotter just subs in on the third pairing as the perfect new third line center. Per Zogenko stay on the fourth line, and we can have him there confidently. So at home against St. Louis, 5-2 win in our first game with the new core, and Jesus Scrivens isn't even in as he's in now. There we go. New core. It's the same core, but different goalie, different third line center. Is adding depth, making this team even better. So Kuzman out, Jesus Scrivens in. Let me make sure on the PK, because I want Scrivens on the first pairing. Yeah. Or, well, actually, it might be better of him on the second. Let's see. Would Whipple make it a plus? No, it makes it worse. So, yeah, let's leave Scrivens and Martinek together. Get the two young defensive defensemen playing together on the PK. Home versus Colorado. They're under 500. Come on, boys. Let's keep it up now. And Paul Martinek is out till playoffs. Okay. As we lose 3-2. Okay. Home versus Vancouver, the best team in the NHL currently. We lose 5-4. Okay, so new 84 overall goalie. We still get bad goaltending. How do you get good goaltending? I don't know. I've had goalies at every single overall, and they've all played the exact same. From the 90s with fucking Wolf and Myers to the high mid-80s to now this guy and a young Myers. And a low 80s with, the other two guys that were just in. Like, come on. 4-0 shutout right there against Seattle. And I got Minnesota. They might be one of the... I think they're one of the couple teams that were, fighting for second best in the league with. Home versus Minnesota. Caden Bankier gets hurt. Christopher Walser gets hurt. Okay, there we go. Fine. And we lose 6-5. Okay, so... still, no goaltending to be found. Hopefully, we get some in the postseason. Christian Fischer's being sent down on waivers if he's at least decent still. 82 forward, we're going to claim him. And honestly, 6-5 OT win right there. Still allowing a lot of goals. We'll take a look at Maverick Bourque, but honestly, I think I might call up Christian Fischer. And no, we're not going to play him over Bourque. But, okay, Bourque's down to a +1, so he's been playing like ass, so... Tuck's in anyway. Okay, so let's move Connor Geeky in right there. And then let's move Tuck over here for Bourque. Let's try that. And then in net, we're going to go back to London. London's save percentage has gone down 0.02 since coming here. So or 0.002. So you go on the road against Chicago. John Whipple's out till March 28th. Okay, we win 4-3 right there. Home game versus Vegas now. They're a pretty good team. Can we beat them? Quentin Action's out till March 26th in the AHL. We lose 5-2. Okay. Home versus Edmonton now. Victor Ivanov gets hurt against Edmonton. What can we do? As now Vegas has passed us in the standings. That's just great. So we lose 5-2 again. There we go. We keep on losing. What do we know best? We know how to lose. God damn it, man. My God. Oh, John Whipple's back. Thank the Lord. Oh, Bork was playing defense. I mean, that doesn't help, but it doesn't explain anything else. Oh, yeah, and the Grinder's back. Let's get the Grinder back in there. We're just going to decline him. We'll get the Grinder back in after Pittsburgh. I mean, we should beat Pittsburgh, but we'll see. Okay, good. We do win. Thank God we beat Pittsburgh. Okay, so Connor Geeky, we're probably going to pull out unless we end up pulling Tuck out. Let's see, +5, -3. Yeah, let's pull Tuck out. Let's go Walser over there on the fourth line. There we go. Let's put Walser on the right. Let's go Connor Geeky down the middle and Perzogan on the wing. Yeah, for face-off wise, that is best for us. Goalies, London, save percentage has gone down even more. So it's like whatever goalie we have in net will not save is it because our team's so good that the game just has to assume we have to have a bad goalie? Let's tie a coins out till April 3rd, a couple games as we lose in a shootout. Oh my God, man. At Montreal now, they're under 500. Can we beat them? For the love of God, thank you. We win 4-1. At Toronto now, like the fact that we're fighting for a wild card spot technically right now is absolutely crazy. We beat Toronto 2-1. Taya Coin is back. And we are also we're in a stacked division. At least we're very top heavy in this division. Like all the top teams, we are in a crazy race right now. Coin's up to an 87. I think he was an 86 at the start of the year. Or maybe that was just Lee Primo. That was an 86. At home versus New Jersey. Can we beat them? They just lost the previous night. Give them back-to-back losses. We do with a nice 3-2 win right there. Victor Ivanov is back. At home against San Jose. They're terrible. We're still fighting. Come on. There we go. There's a big 3-2 win in a shootout. Finally, we're going on a nice little winning streak here as we go on the road against San Jose. Hopefully we can beat them again as Patrick Martinek is back. So we get Patrick Martinek back in there. There we go. He's a +15. Incredible job for the 20-year-old kid. At San Jose now, they're 30, 46-3. Come on, we can beat them. As Danny Armstead's out till April 18th. We win 4-0 and a nice shutout victory right there. At least Armstead will be back by postseason time. That's what really matters, honestly. Alex Tuck subbing in. Yeah, I'm fine with Alex Tuck going in there. And man, all those wins were by Silovs. Do we just say fucking and go with Silovs? He's been a good... we'll see how London does. At home versus Winnipeg. They're a good team. They're one of the teams we're really fighting with over here. We win 4-1 against them. I got an away game at Seattle. Can we beat Seattle? Alex Tuck is hurt with a fractured jaw. Okay, we win 4-3 right there. Vegas and us are both on some massive winning streaks. Can we pass Vegas? That is the question. We can't pass Vegas either way. So we're going to come third in the division with 100 and... Danny Armsden's fully healed. Sweeney's fully healed. With 104 points, we're going to finish third in the division. That is crazy, man. 104 is third in the division. But on the bright side, we had an incredible end of the year. We got hot when it mattered. Hopefully, we can take that into the postseason. Sider's out. I hope he's back by postseason time. Let's advance to the beginning of the postseason, see who we have, go through all the stats. First things first, when is Sider coming back? And Sider's out till May 3rd, so we'll at least have to go through round one without him. God damn it, man. Every fucking postseason. Why can't it be the depth? Why can't it be some bums? Why does it have to be my second best goddamn defenseman? Come on, man. Every fucking year. Okay, let's go through the stats. We are fourth in the NHL, third in our division. Goals for per game. We did end up leading the league in that. There we go. Goals against per game. That went back down, luckily. That gives us, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the NHL. Pretty good. Power play 222. I like that number. That's fourth in the NHL. I'd really like it a little higher. PK actually went down after the trade, about middle of the pack still. Okay, shorty those. Did we end up leading the league in shorties? No, whoa. Okay, teams ended up tying us as we did not get another one since we last checked that. Player stats, Jack Hughes, we can already see he did his job. He did his job, man. 109 points for him. Does that beat last year's total? It ties last. He has literally the exact same numbers as last year. Clark Caswell had 83 points on line 2. Line 2 had 83 points. Andy's up to a 90. Zach Benson. Walser finished a -6. Zach Benson was also above point per game with 83 points. Ekberg was basically point per game, 74 and 75. Coin had 42 goals on the second line. That's what I like to see. Armsden, he would have probably had like 70 points if he played the whole year. Almost hit 40 goals. Sikorsky had a great year. Primu really turned it around the second half of the year. Paul Cotter had a good year, but how'd he do with us? Since coming to Calgary, he had 12 points in 19 games plus 9. That's what I like to see. Alex Tuck turned back into a plus player. Parazogan's a -20. Bork's a -2. Walser's a -6. Geeky's at least a +3. But man, fourth line struggled apparently. Defensively, Brant Clark, 69 points in 79 games. Morrissey had 52 and 82. Sider, 27 and 81. Whipple at 23 and 76. Scrivens, 14 and 80. Martinek, 6 and 64. And Kuzman filling in at 3 in 28 games. Every defenseman, even the fill-in, was at least a +10. Now, goalie-wise, so Ben London here was what? 900 save percentage. 7 and 5. Or we got Artur Silvos, who got called up, played 19 games, and really balled the fuck out. I don't know what to make of that. Let's just sim ahead, see who we're playing in round 1. It should be Vegas, but let's just double check. And it is, yeah, it's Vegas. We're on the road in round 1. Big whoop. Jesus. Okay, boys. And the next one, we'll go up against our rivals, the Vegas Golden Knights, in round 1, and hopefully have a deep postseason run.